Hello everyone, FFHS back again with another video, and today I present to you Fern Fragger, my modified dart zone spectrum. Let's go! This thing is awesome. Okay, so this is my modified dart zone spectrum, or Adventure Force spectrum in other words. It is pretty cool, but it's actually really simple. There are no internal mods. Absolutely none, other than removing the electronic and mechanical locks. That's it. This thing hasn't been rewired, it still runs on 6AA's. But 6AA's is not actually too bad. It does rev up pretty quick and shoots pretty hard, about 90 FPS. It's definitely not going to win any NERF battles, but it's fine. Let's go over the externals first, since that's the most important thing about this blaster. So going from tip to end, because that's logical. Up here we have a barricade muzzle. I love these barricade muzzles, they look super cool, and anytime that I get a barricade I'll just rip the muzzle off and stick it on something because it looks cool, in my opinion. And then obviously the muzzle's been chopped off. It doesn't look like this stock. It comes with a big fat really goofy muzzle, and I just didn't like the way it looked. It's for safety reasons, to stop kids going like this in the flywheels, because I can touch the flywheels now, but I didn't like that. So I chucked this muzzle on and stuck the faux barrel inside of there so the darts didn't get caught on the barrel when exiting the barrel. Up here we have some worker slide-on Picatinny rails that can be bolted down with a couple of Allen keys, pretty cool. And down here, you might not notice it at first, but it's cut down, this little rail section. There used to be a dart zone rail here, that is not anymore. There's a little piece of Picatinny there, and it's been cut down slightly. It was very chunky, and I didn't quite like that, and it still is quite chunky up front, but it's a little bit more minimised now, so it's a bit sleeker. And then I have this little sling mount removed. There was like a little sling mount thing here once upon a time. It's not there anymore. And just behind that I have a rail that goes from here all the way to the stock. The stock is an X-Shot Max Attack stock with the thumbhole bar cut off. I did put the thumbhole bar on here, but I think it looks better this way, and it was quite uncomfortable. But it's just been hot glued on, and when I say hot glued, normally I just use maybe 1 or 2 sticks of hot glue to do an integration like this, but this, I believe I used about 6 hot glue sticks. This thing is not coming off. This is only wobbling because it's an X-Shot stock. It's not very high quality, but it's on there. It's not ever coming off anytime soon, and the rail is on there as well. This is a Picatinny rail from, I believe, the Worker Swift, when I replaced his plastic rail with a metal one. But it's really strong. It doesn't look that smooth because it's just hot glue. It's not like epoxy putty or anything. I may go over it with epoxy putty in the future to make this look cleaner, but right now it looks a little bit janky, but that's what I'm all about, so I don't really care. Nothing else done, but I filed down the rev trigger so it holds 1.5 fingers. It's not quite 1, but it's not quite 2 either. But it's much more comfortable than stock. Adds a little bit more control over the rev trigger, and you can now pull the main trigger without having to rev, because there's no locks in there anymore. On just a little bit of grip tape on the front of the rev trigger and mag release to make it feel nicer, and of course the duct tape grip signature to make it feel nicer. Still takes full darts. It does actually work with half darts. You can put half darts and feed them through this blaster surprisingly well. I don't know if they meant that from stock, but it works with half darts, but not very reliably. Okay, I have breezed over the externals of the blaster and the internals. I mean, I did nothing to the internals, but now I'll show you it firing. Ow! Oh my god, I have a mozzie pie on my knee and I just leant on it. Okay, I'm good. Maybe. No, I'm not good. Oh. Alright, so we have the blaster with various waffle head darts. See how it goes. Magwell's a little bit different. Now trying finger banging. Yeah, it works. So that is the Fern Fragger firing. I realise I just have my flash on. What the heck? Why is my flash on? Why is my flash on? I can't find the off button for my flash. Ow! So yeah, it fires exactly like a stock Spectrum. Nothing different about it. So yeah, conclusion, I'm glad I did this mod. I'm just trying to really experiment with integrations and stuff. Pretty much that's kind of what this mod was about. I didn't like the way the stock Spectrum looked with the muzzle, so I put a new one on, and I wanted to have a cool stock, so I put a new one on, and I think it looks pretty good overall. BT dubs, I didn't mention the paint job, and you might be thinking, what paint job? There is no paint job. It's a red spectrum on the inside. I don't know if you've noticed, I didn't want to tell you guys, but it is a red spectrum. If you just take a look up inside the magwell there, it's a red spectrum. Of course, OGs of the channel will know that I did purchase a red spectrum, but I never reviewed it. But I painted it green again. You probably could tell by the stock, because these are the exact same colours, and this doesn't come green, so it's effectively gone back to a green spectrum, but it is originally a red spectrum. I wonder how many of you guys noticed that. So yeah, it was originally a red spectrum, but it's green now because green is awesome. And that's why I named it Fern Fragger as well. Thanks to Matt Ceratops for suggesting the name for me. Okay, that is the full mod. Nothing else done to it. I think it looks pretty cool. It's going to go up on my shelf now. Alright, if you did enjoy this mod / integration and you learned something from it, then please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because it really does help out. We're trying to hit 1,000. I'm noticing the channel is doing a little better now, which is fantastic. Enough with that. Thank you all for watching, and stay tactical. I don't have any darts in this mag. Actually, you can fire ultra darts from the spectrum. BT dubs. Ultra dart. It works surprisingly well.
Good.